Masterclass.com, Sheila E. That's what we'll be talking about today. Masterclass.com, I'm sure you heard of them. They have lots of ads on YouTube here. So let's just dive right into this and we'll talk about my quick review of this Sheila E course. But first, let's take a look at Masterclass, because you could get a membership where you can get all the classes for an annual price, which is really cool. St. Vincent here, I took that class as well. It's pretty cool. Some other ones on there's more than just music, but all kinds of stuff on here. So it's pretty cool because you can sign up. Like I said, you can take all the classes on there that you want for a year, or sign up for the second year. And there's new classes added every month. So we have Alicia Keys, we have Timberland, we have Hans Zimmerman, Herbie Hancock, and a bunch of other musicians and stuff like that. Violin, dance music, electronic music production, electric guitar, the dude from Rage Against the Machine over here, Christina Aguilera, all kind of really cool stuff. And of course, there's many other categories as well. There's home and life and all that good stuff like that. I have a bunch of reviews up here on YouTube for different courses I took on this site here. And there's a link in the video description below if you want to sign up for it as well. And they do have an iPhone app. They have a Google Play app, Amazon, Roku. I haven't tested the Roku out. You have to try that out. I do have a Roku. So you can watch it on your TV as well. And again, like I said, all the other apps and stuff like that. And it's about the same price as a Netflix membership, a little bit more. And you get lots of really cool learning, things like that. Anyways, let's get into the Sheila E class here. All right, so with the class here, there's 15 different videos. It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes long. As you can see here, legendary drummer Sheila E welcomes you to the world of percussion and teaches you how to express yourself through rhythm. There is a PDF to download as well that you get right here. And there's a lot of really good stuff in here. I'm not going to go through all this, obviously. There's about 50 pages, I believe. And then there's some patterns and stuff, like your drum patterns and stuff like that. Let me see, there you go. Band practice and stuff that goes along with the course and stuff. You can watch the course all the way through and then look at this stuff after the fact. That's what I recommend. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So, first video, just a little introduction, a little history of her and stuff like that. And then finding your rhythm, and then getting started on drums. The Finding Your Rhythm video is pretty cool. It's 10 minutes long. She goes through a couple different things, like playing with pots and pans and using rice and other things like that to make shakers with. Pretty much stuff you have around your house. If you don't have a drum kit or anything like that, you can just start making percussion instruments laying around the house. Pots and pans, all that good stuff. And then she talks about getting started with the drums, goes over some basic drum beats. Some really cool stuff like these two videos here, learning the drum beats. And then she talks about playing in a band. She has part of her band here. And she goes over a little bit of solos and fills. And then she talks about being a band leader a little bit. Training and conditioning. Staying fit and healthy to play long shows and stuff like that. Always a good topic to talk about. Love Bizarre case study. In this song, or this video, I Love Bizarre, she basically plays the beat and shows you, different elements of like the verses and versus the chorus. A very simple song to play. And she explains it, pretty much as it is. They actually play the song, her and her band. And then she talks about collaborating with Prince a lot. Not a lot, but for 15 minutes in this one. So a lot of really cool stuff. I didn't know this. I thought she started with Prince, but she was actually playing with lots of people before that. So that was new to me. I think most people know her from the Prince and her solo career, obviously. But all right, so the next video, she goes into advice for musicians. Really cool stuff here as well. You want to take a look at. And then playing the congas. Obviously, she's not just a drummer. She plays percussion, as you know, probably, if you're watching this video. And then, of course, playing the congas and all that fun stuff, as you can see there. I muted the sound, obviously. And then she talks about playing timbales, some of her techniques, cowbell playing and timbales and all that good things. And then in one of the last videos, she talks about creating your own little drum kit there. As you can see, she has a snare drum, a Calhoun snare, mini hi-hat, and all the fun stuff the percussionists and drummers love to mess around with, if you will. So pretty cool. And then she does a little jam session with her family, her dad and her two of her brothers. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's only 2.5 hours, and you get the PDF and everything. There's a lot of information. It's very educational, and there's a lot of inspiration, if you will, in this. I think one of the things I like the best about this one is the story she's talking about with Prince and stuff like that, and just other stories from in the past. So some other cool things here is you can watch these videos obviously again and again whenever you want to. And there's sections in here where you could jam along with her, like she's playing a basic rhythm. And if you don't have drums, you could tap on the table or whatever. Or use the pots and pans that she explained in the first video. And of course, if you do have drums, go ahead and do that with her. And then there's a community here too, where you can, join in on the discussions and stuff like that. And of course, being a member of Masterclass.com, you can watch all their other videos as well. So like I said, there is a link in the video description below. It is an affiliate link. I am a paid member. I paid for my membership for this site, but I also am an affiliate with them, which means that if you use my link, I'm going to make a small commission at no additional charge to yourself. It just helps me out, making videos on YouTube and stuff like that, making a little bit of extra cash here and there. So just wanted to disclose that as well. But I really like Masterclass.com. It's relatively inexpensive for what it is. I mean, it's a little bit more than a membership to like a Netflix or something like that, and it's so it's pretty cool. And like I said, they have YouTube app. They have a Roku app. You could get it on your iPad and stuff like that, Google Play and all that other good stuff, or you can just watch it on the web. So pretty cool class. Check out my videos on my other reviews and lots of other music stuff on my channel. And the music in the background actually is from one of my other channels here. If you want to support my music channels as well, you can check out those. There'll be links in the description and everything, all that good stuff. So anyways, Greg here. I'll talk to you soon.